Hi, I'm Taylor King, and welcome to the Taylor King Show. You have like that like sexy raspy voice.
Oh
like,
yeah, so
like
hot.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
So before we get started, how easy is it to subscribe?
It's so easy. Tarzan can do it.
Tarzan can do it.
Tarzan. You know, with his toes and his hands and his booty. I don't know.
Can Tarzan's mom do it?
Duh.
And she's an ape. So if you can't subscribe, then I mean, a monkey can do it. An ape, to be politically correct.
Yeah, just 2 steps. Yes, or push it to subscribe. To subscribe. And the second button is yes, I do want to subscribe.
And if you already have subscribed, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You've been a huge contribution to the show.
Yes.
So thank you for your subscription.
Yes.
And if you haven't, click it.
Get on it now. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Because we really appreciate it. So tonight we're going to be talking about, was your grandma harder than you? And not like your grandma specifically, but people in the women and men as well, but more women, in the 20s through the 60s or even 70s, did they dress better? Did they carry themselves better? Were they classier?
Okay, so just because I'm a girl, so, I feel, okay, I know this is like, you're talking about women, but I feel like men back then were better looking and dressed nicer. Women today, I feel like, if you're a classy woman today, you have a better style than back then. Like the whole poodle skirt thing and like that hair is not me.
I mean, here's some people on the beach in the 20s. Very, very modest, very, I mean, it's not showy. Here's
horrible tan lines, I bet. Mm-hmm.
Here's some people in the 30s at the beach. Also, it's very
white,
modest. Yeah, they're very white. And here's some people at the beach in the 40s. Those shorts, though, that's a.
Is it about the dude?
Huh? Yeah, the dude looks very tan though. And then here's today, spring break. If you walked into a spring break festival
time
today.
out. Not every girl looks like that on spring break. The ones that wanna, after the party, then yeah. But like girls like me, we're in like a regular bikini, or shorts, tank top. Hey, not like wet t-shirt contest.
Now, are bikinis today getting more and more sort of scandalous?
I believe so, yes. But a lot of companies, make those types, but then they also make the other types too, to where, you're not so scandalous. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it just depends on, what type of girl you are. You're either classy or you're trashy.
Just for comparison, here are 2 celebrities at the peak of their careers. Mm-hmm. On the left, we have Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, gorgeous.
So beautiful. We have a picture of her on our wall here. And then Kim Kardashian. Again, same sort of
Kim K.
publicity magazine shoot sort of thing, but, yeah. But, I mean, it's just that sort of thing that's, was classy sexier then.
Yeah, I still think classy is sexy today. A lot of things that I noticed is, when I went to parties, I could totally tell who the trashy ones were and who the classier ones were. Because classier ones, like, I would show up in, like, a sweater, jeans, and, like, flip-flops. And, like, some girls, they had their, like, the V and their boobs pushed up and the shorts to where you're like, is that a thong or, like, jean shorts? Like, you don't really know. And, I feel like it's still good to be classy to this day because you want to set a good example for the younger generation that looks up to you. You don't always want to look like a slut 24/7.
Yeah. And have you noticed that people dress up less nowadays, even just to go out? I mean, back in the day, people would wear suits to jobs that you wouldn't even think you had to wear a suit for. I remember specifically when I was at a wedding one time, and I was up with my camera. I was shooting video at the wedding, mm-hmm. and I looked down, and just this girl in jeans shows up to the ceremony, and she had a tank top on with bedazzled bitch across the front. Hey!
Hi!
How's
it going, guys?
Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
Matt, I'm calling in from Hollywood, California.
Hollywood,
hey.
California. Welcome to the show, Matt.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So tell us about yourself, Matt. What do you do for a living?
I am a high school history teacher.
Wow.
Awesome. So
That's awesome.
You're almost the perfect person to be having this conversation with.
Yeah. I mean, he's wearing a collared, and a tie. Hey.
Yeah, you look very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gotta keep it classy.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
So, why is it that women of the past, being classy and sexy at the same time, is so different from today, do you think?
Well, I think retroactively, it's easy for us to look back and think that fashion, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s was relatively conservative.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if you look at the flappers of the 20s, that was a huge break from the more Victorian style fashion at the turn of the century. I mean, they took on almost a boyish figure, cut their hair short, didn't accentuate the body, sort of rejecting these ideals of femininity, and that was pretty radical for the time.
So if you were at a party and you saw two girls and one was dressed more provocatively than the other, which one would you go up to first?
I would like to say that I would treat them equally and get to know them and see what their interests are, but I mean, I think people dress provocatively for a reason. It is to get attention. Personally, that's not my style, but I understand it and I understand how that's attractive.
The same question can be asked for women too.
That is true.
If I think would you agree if there was two guys at a party and one was dressed in like a tank top and board shorts and one was dressed very nice and well put together?
I mean, coming from my perspective, if I walked up into a party or like a bar even and someone was wearing board shorts, flip flops, and tank top, I would rather choose the guy who is in like nice shoes, jeans, and a nice shirt that like dressed himself well. Because it's like, what is the board shorts doing for the rest of his life? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm looking more for someone who has a career that I want to, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Everyone's different though.
Yeah, I feel bad. I just wore a sweater, and Matt is wearing a nice shirt and tie.
Sorry, man. That's what I do.
So, in the Great Depression happened in the 30s, correct?
Yes.
Did fashion sort of change there as well? I mean,
Yeah, so, we have the Great Depression hit in, 29. And this sort of flapper movement that existed through the roaring 20s comes to a halt. And there's a return to a more conservative fashion sense, especially for women. And you also have World War II creeping up. So things like silk and nylon and other high fashion materials are going to be allocated to the war effort. Mm-hmm. So you get women even going as far as taking their husbands' old suits while they're away at war and refashioning them into women's attire. It sort of returns to a more, what we would look at as conservative, structured clothing, not very fancy materials. The skirt length goes down.
Because of women, or the men being away at war and the women being home doing all the jobs that most of the men were doing, do you think that changed the ideology of women and what was normal for them at the time? And
of course. I mean, you have hundreds of thousands of women entering the workplace to sort of fill those jobs that would have normally been filled by men. And then when the men come back, the women are expected to go back into the domestic sphere. But once they've gotten the sort of taste of this freedom, of the ability to work and earn a wage, that's something that never goes away. And we see that ramp up in the late 50s and 60s with women's lib and all that stuff. So
yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
Hope to have you on again soon.
For sure.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye, Matt.
See you guys.
He's awesome.
Oh, he was good looking too. I was like, oh my god, like why was I sick tonight and I couldn't look cute tonight? Like really? Oh man, and he was dressed nicely. That's oh my god, I'm so wow. Whatever.
I was just gonna say I feel bad for wearing it, just a sweater.
I feel bad for being sick and not looking cute tonight. What is life?
Oh, that was funny.
He was good looking.
He was very good looking.
Remember, I've been talking about how we need how someone good looking pop up into my life. There he was. There he went. And he lives in Hollywood.
Exactly.
That's perfect. Watch, he's probably watching. He's probably, this girl's creepy.
Well, he's a teacher.
He could teach me things.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect.
He can teach you things. Okay. I'm sorry, Bree. So, do you think that women want to see men in revealing bathing suits at the beach?
No.
So,
No.
so do you think that that men want to see women in revealing bathing suits?
Yeah, because men are pigs and they don't think with their brains.
They think with the wrong head.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, it's Ron.
Ron.
Anyway, I have Brooke here.
Hey, Brooke.
Hey, Brooke.
Hey, we are live from Grand Central Station.
Grand
Brooke,
Central
you wanna stand
Station.
up so we can check show them Grand Central Station.
Sure, let's.
We're gonna stand up because we're good. And this is we're in. Can you see us? Grand Central Station.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Whoa.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're back to Brooke. I'm dizzy now. So I've been talking to Brooke. Brooke knows what's up. She's waiting for her train in Connecticut. Now we only have a few minutes with her, so let's get right to it. In general, were women hotter, sexier, just more alluring in the days of yesteryear of your grandmother's heyday? You know, her 20s, 30s, than they are now. You know, with all the things you know about fashion, 24-hour media coverage. What's your opinion on that topic?
I would say that any generation and the way that you define what makes a woman sexy, I think women have always been sexy based on how they carry themselves, right? I think it's just a matter of the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
Exactly.
And speaking of which, men typically are the ones to define that.
What?
And from what I understand, men like to see things be left up to the imagination. And, you know, back in the day, even though women might have had similar statures as women of today, you know, nice and curvy or whatever men like.
I like that.
I think women could, you know, leave a little bit more something up to the imagination. And that's, I think, what makes men maybe say that women may have been a little bit more attractive back in the day, because there was something alluring and there was that element of not knowing what was underneath those clothes.
Yeah, a little bit of mystery in there.
You can be sexy no matter what with fully clothed jacket, sweater, and jeans and Uggs. As long as the way that you carry yourself, you know, that's all that matters.
So Brooke is saying you can be as sexy as you want to be with the moo-moo.
Yeah.
With the bear suit, if you're so inclined, or with the bikini. You can choose either one. So guys, is there anything else you want Brooke to levy in on, or?
I don't think so. Thank you so much for being on the show,
yeah,
Brooke.
Thanks, Brooke.
Brooke, they're thanking you for being on the show, and just in time because her train is about to come. I understand, but gang, it's been fun.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ron.
I'm Ron Everett Scott, your New York correspondent with Brooke.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Brooke.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
You too.
Good
Bye.
night. All right, bye-bye.
Oh man.
I've never been to Grand Central Station.
I haven't either. I mean, one day I'll go. I think. I hope.
Yep.
Hopefully.
And we have a few returner Skype callers. I know that Erica is going to be ready soon.
Oh my
just
God,
got
I
a
love
message from her. Yeah.
Oh,
She's
she
not a
makes me
regular on the
so
show.
happy.
Very interesting point that Ron brought up. You know, how much of a role does media play into you know what people think and stuff? Like, I mean, celebrity scandals and celebrity bad behavior, or the way that celebrities carry themselves, and it's so, you know, sucked up by the media, and they keep repeating it over and over. For example, Miley Cyrus, remember the Robin Thicke incident when she came up in front of Robin Thicke and started grinding on him to media was so up in arms about it, like, oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing ever, like how inappropriate, yet they kept playing the video over and over and over and just putting it out there. Hey!
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going? What's your name and where you're from?
Good. My name's Michelle. I am a new transplant to Hollywood, California. From the East. I just came from the East Coast. So.
Hey, Michelle, how's it going?
Welcome to California.
Great, going well.
Do women today think it's more important to be classy or sexy, do you think?
Sexy.
Sexy?
Absolutely. I'd say so much. I mean, you can see by just the advertisements. I know you showed Kim K earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, sexy is the curvy, but not just curvy. I mean, back then women were curvy too, but it's showing those curves more than we've probably ever seen those curves before.
Before we go on, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you come from?
I came from Lancaster, Pennsylvania,
Lancaster,
actually.
Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah, the land of the Amish mafia.
Amish. I love
Yeah.
Amish people.
Yeah.
Can you think of any celebrities that can still pull off being classy and sexy at the same time, yet
Emma
not
Watson.
Emma Watson
And Blake Lively.
Blake Lively?
Yeah.
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 I would say, and maybe it's more than just their fashion style. I would say like the way they do their makeup and the classiness of that. Like, I feel like a lot of it is a combination.
Personally, I'm a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan. I don't know why some people are.
Oh, yeah.
She's not only very intelligent, but she's very witty and very classy, in my opinion. Thank you so much for calling in with us.
Thanks.
Great. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Nice
Absolutely.
meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Hi.
Michelle, from the land of the Amish.
I love Amish people.
Amish are awesome.
I literally asked an Amish guy if I could touch his cows in his farm, and he let me.
You've met an Amish person?
Yes, his name is Daniel, and he has, what was it, like 18, no, he has 18 cows, 7 kids, 8 kids, something like that.
7 kids, 18 cows.
18 cows plus a calf.
That's a new
And I
reality
touched them
show.
all, and the calf licked my hand, and then he was like, I had to send him mason jars because they're too expensive out in Amish land. So, yeah, I have a pen pal with an Amish man.
Do you have to use like the wooden pencils instead of the mechanical
No,
pencils?
what is he gonna know? I'm gonna write it in a pen.
We have a Skype
That
caller.
thing scares me.
Let's see who it is. Hey!
Oh,
it's Sherman.
snap, it's Sherman.
Hey guys,
Hey Sherman, how's it going?
same old, same old.
So what's new since the last time we talked to you?
I thought I won the lottery today,
Really?
and then found out the ticket was expired.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that sucks. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you're so happy at my misfortune.
I'm sorry. It's really not funny.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No,
That
it's
sucks.
okay. I was going to use the money to buy new glasses because these are plastic.
I'm
Did
sorry.
you guys hear that?
I'm sorry. That's in the control room. We have a sound effects guy. Added a rim shot here.
Oh,
My throat.
oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I thought I was going to need new meds for a second. Ooh.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions about the topic we have tonight?
Please go ahead. I need as much personal interaction as I can get these days.
So, do you think that your grandma was hotter than you?
Funny story. You know that famous World War II picture, the soldier kissing the girl?
Yeah. and-
Yeah, is that your grandma?
No, my grandmother's the woman in the background looking at them. Turns out the soldier was her boyfriend, and she was wearing the same dress as the other girl, and just kind of got mistaken identity.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Luck is a very prevalent factor in my family's lineage.
Your grandma could have been totally famous.
Exactly. We were always just there when it
Yeah,
comes
just
to...
like you're almost there winning the lottery tonight.
Yeah, it's funny because my grandfather is actually the guy who's kissing the girl in the picture. But
That's
unfortunately,
so
not a lot of people know this. But he was on guard at Pearl Harbor, And he had a little too much to drink the night before, so he fell asleep. And then he woke up and he was just kind of looking around like, oh, this is bad. Do you guys hear that?
I know. Yeah, it might be you.
I don't know. Okay,
You guys ever feel like you've just been being watched a lot?
Yes.
I mean, like, really watched.
really watched?
Really watched.
Yeah, because I would love that if that happened to me, because I don't think anybody knows who I am. I'm still on Friends.
I'm behind.
What is that not cool nowadays?
You know, there's this great thing called Facebook.
Instagram. Twitter.
Oh, because I was just updating my AIM profile,
Name.
and I think it's gonna catch on, and I think people are gonna, follow me soon. Is that what it is?
AIM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got like a CD that gave me like 9,000 minutes.
Wow.
So, I have to move on or I'm going to lose it. Sherman, do you think that women who dress conservatively get ignored nowadays?
Let me take a look at her. What do you think, Zach? Do you think she's a little too...
Who's Zach?
I said, what do you think of that? Do you think she's...
Of that?
That has a name, sir.
You guys, you know what? You've been really cool, and I gotta confess something. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't really have the best luck when it comes to people, and
I don't know if we lost you or not, Sherman.
Sherman.
oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Sorry. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel very, very lucky to have people like you in my life, and if I didn't, oh wait, I'm getting a notification that my 9,000 minutes are up if I don't.
Is that a thing? What? Ow, I got something in my eye. Do you see it? It looks like a little fuzzy. Can you help me out? Because it like really hurts. Do you see it?
Huh? In which eye?
In this one.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, then I'm losing it like Sherman, apparently.
Oh my god.
What? Is that a thing?
I kept waiting to ask him
On
a question.
Skype?
Huh? Minutes? I think it was an AIM thing.
Was he really on AIM?
Yes.
That's still a thing?
I
I
don't
thought AIM was just the...
It's a lot of things. Either way, oh my god, that was hilarious. That's what she
Jane
said.
Lawrence said, I love this guy. Is she talking about Sherman?
Sherman, you have an admirer.
Ooh, Sherman. It's Erica! Oh my god! I can't hear you.
Erica, we can't hear you.
Pause.
Pause. Is your mic button turned on? Is there a line through it still?
I love her.
Okay.
Okay, one second.
just
Okay.
1 second. That's awesome.
My mom's, wherever we go somewhere, she's always like, it must be nice to be you. I'm like, why? She's like, because you always get free stuff. Or you get so much attention.
You?
Yeah. And I don't even notice it. But, like, I guess whenever I'm with my mom and my dad, we always get so much. Like, if, like, let's say a guy's a server, we get great service. Because I'm with them. And then if they're by themselves, they get shitty service.
Why?
I don't know.
Because of luck? Or just because...
My mom thinks because she thinks is she always tells me it must be so nice to be you. Why?
Hey, Erica!
Erica!
Hi guys.
Yay!
There she is!
Oh my God, I am like so sorry. You like totally won't even believe this has been like the craziest day ever. I just got in to California. I like
was flying all day and like just got into the hotel room and like just put my bags down and I'm like freaking out because the whole time I'm telling the stewardess like I need to get to California on time because I need to talk to Bree and I need to talk to Taylor, and they're like, well, we're going as fast as we can, and I'm like, you need to tell the pilot to go like a little bit faster. So then I get off the plane, I get into a cab, we're driving like super fast, and I'm like, Cabby, we need to go faster because I need to get online with Taylor and with Bree. And he's like, I'm going as fast as I can, and I'm like, I know, and I know about LA traffic because I've seen it on TV before. And he's like, yeah, but this is like real LA, not like movie LA. And I'm like, I know it's real LA. Like, can you just put the pedal to the metal? So the reason I flew to California Thursday night is because obviously everyone who's anyone is going to Coachella this weekend. And like, I would be so much more excited if I wasn't like so tired right now, but like, I'm totally dying over this. So it's Coachella weekend number 1. And like, I'm going to have so much fun. I like actually have to go to sleep so soon because playing like pretty early in the morning are AC/DC and Steely Dan. And like, it's going to be like such a good morning. And then on Saturday, which I'm like super excited about, Jack White and Hozier are like sort of headlining the day. And I'm like, can't even wait because like Hozier is like one of my favorite new bands. I love their new song Church. It's like so great. And then on Sunday, I'm like so excited because Drake and Florence and the Machine are going to be playing. And like, who doesn't love Drake and who doesn't love Florence and the Machine? It's just like sort of the cherry on top of like the Coachella Sunday, if you like get what I'm saying. I'm so excited. But like for people who like may like be wondering like what else can I do at Coachella other than listen to music? Totally a million other things to do, which I'm like so excited for. There are a bunch of different like tents and food trucks and amazing things to do. I'm like really looking forward to the dry bar. So apparently one of the tents is going to be offering free blowouts for women and free haircuts for men. So like I can go to sleep right now and like not even worry about my hair. Just get up in the morning, go listen to some amazing music, and then go get my hair done. Like, does it get any better than that? The answer is probably no. And then there's also a food truck called Cupcake Vineyards. And like at first I thought like, oh my gosh, they must sell cupcakes. But actually they sell wine, which like maybe is a little bit better, but only if you're over 21. And then other amazing contests happening, which I'm also really looking forward to. There's a pie eating contest, a hula hoop contest, and like a bad dancing contest. I mean, come on. I'm like not sure I'm going to apply to any of them, but I'm definitely going to go and just like see who's there because I'm pretty sure it's going to be like such a blast.
That's awesome.
Wow.
You make me very jealous that I'm not going to.
Yeah, I wish I had your life.
Well, I'll like definitely be taking pictures and videos and sending them to you because like it's definitely going to be like such a great time and I'm like so excited.
Wow.
Well,
Are you going to Stagecoach too?
There's only so much time in the day and like with all of these amazing like contests going on and like getting my hair done, I'll have to just like wait and see. But thank you for reminding me because like I totally almost forgot.
Yeah, because if you go, I'll see you there.
Oh my gosh, we'll take a selfie together.
Right.
For sure.
Right? Post it on the Taylor King Show.
Thank you so much for calling with us,
Thanks,
Erica.
Erica.
Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for having me on. And I like apologize again for all of the sound issues. I'm gonna like have to go back down to the front desk and talk to the woman about it because like it's just not even right.
Well, thank you so much. I'm
Thanks,
glad that we got it worked
Erica.
out.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. Love her.
I love her so much.
Love her always.
Skype or audio issues are always the worst. So Bree,
So Taylor.
we have a special guest on tonight.
Okay.
And I'm just going to introduce our next guest because he's definitely worth introducing.
Okay.
Tonight on the show, we have a 32-year-old war veteran
Wow.
from the Iraq War.
Wow.
To say that he has a passion for tattoos is definitely an understatement. I can tell you that. He's an amazing guy, and he's creating an amazing piece of artwork, one tattoo at a time. He's a great friend of the Taylor King Show.
Okay.
And here via Skype is going to be our friend Joel. Hey Joel, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So
Hey.
so where are you Skyping from right now?
Right now I'm actually at Superb Vapors in southern Arizona.
Did that hurt? Ow.
Yeah, it hurt. There's some parts that are more painful than others, for sure. Yeah,
So I have a few questions if you don't mind me asking.
absolutely.
What was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo, I actually, if you could see it, was my name. I got it when I was 15 years old.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
I was the coolest kid in 10th grade, I'll tell you that.
Heck yeah.
and if you can remember, what was the most painful, like the painful tattoo that you've ever gotten? The most painful?
I can honestly tell you right around my eyes.
Right around your eyes?
Wow.
Yeah. As soon as the tattoo needle hits, it swells immediately, and it's brutal. Yeah.
Any future plans for tattoos or any more additions to your art?
Yeah, I'm about to tattoo the rest of my skull, front and back. It'll be all one big sleeve. I should be done by Ink and Iron. That's a big tattoo convention in Long Beach, and it should be all done by then. So
Awesome.
Damn.
How many hours do you spend with your tattoo artist, do you think?
right now, I'd say in the 170s or higher. I don't know. I've lost count.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm probably about 60-70% done. I still got to do my back, my legs, and probably the rest of my head, and that's about it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
wow. Dedication.
What's your most meaningful tattoo that you have, do you think? Or the tattoo that means the most to you?
Well, since everything's pretty meaningful for me. That's kind of what I did when I first started. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I got my kids, my daughter. I got their names. Everything that, I mean, that was my whole plan. You know.
One progressive
And-
story.
Yeah, everything that meant something to me. I got pain and PTSD from when I went to Iraq in '03. You know, things like that. I mean, everything means something to me,
Mm-hmm.
and it usually has to do with my family, my life, religion, whatever. And it kind of just formed into this cool piece.
Joel, if you're up for it, we would love to have you on another episode so that we can get more of your story because you're a great guy and
Yeah.
definitely have to talk to you more.
I should be on the cover of Inked Up Magazine's next issue.
What?
That's awesome.
That's so dope. Congrats.
And so we're gonna get that all done, and then in June, after my head's all done, we're gonna try to get a photo shoot done at Ink and Iron. So probably around June, I'd like to definitely come check you guys out.
Absolutely.
yeah,
and
awesome.
where can people find you? Do you have a website?
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on Joel Jolio on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I have my own site, Joel Jolio. I'm I'm everywhere, you know.
That's
So,
awesome.
I'm gonna add you
Definitely.
on Instagram. Watch out.
Definitely, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling
Thank
with us, Joel.
you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Have a
Absolutely.
good night.
And we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Joel's such a cool guy.
I love like talking to like war vets and everything to see like what they're doing after, and it looks like he's doing good.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Good for him.
There's so many, meaningful things go into his tattoos.
Yeah,
He's
it's awesome.
he's a really nice
I
guy.
hate when people get like stupid crap. Like, I don't know. I saw someone with a Pillsbury Doughboy on his arm. I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what?
I can't hear you very well.
You can't hear us
You
very
can't
well.
hear us. That's unfortunate.
All right, now I can hear you.
Now
Oh,
you can
okay.
hear us. All right, perfect. So tell us your name and where you're from.
My name's Wendy Reaper, and I'm from the depths of hell.
Wendy Reaper.
Hello.
In your personal opinion, do you think that women dress more modest and sexier than they back in the day than they do today?
I would think that nowadays we dress sexier, but that's only because we have the ability to. We have the freedom to do what we want now, which is why I like today's society. But back in the day, you had to go with what the style was. That's what my grandmother did, and that's why she was seen as hot. In all of the pictures you see her in, she's wearing these eccentric flapper dresses and short skirts because that was the time she was in. She's pretty old. And I hated it. My boyfriend used to see all of her pictures and he'd be like, oh my gosh, why don't you dress like her? Because I like to express myself, you know. I'll dress in my black jumpsuit sometimes. I'll run around, you know, pretend to be a demon or whatever. But then all of a sudden, you know, it just got to me one day and I realized, you know, her dresses made her stand out. And they really did, especially in the fire she burned in when her house burned down. But I did that. I burned the house down so that way I could see how hot everyone saw she was.
You burnt down the house?
Of course. Everybody said she was hot, so I made her. It's more important to be classy. Because ultimately, women will rule the society. I mean, if you look at it, we have the genitalia to rule. All we have to do is take the sperm and kill the men. Don't you think? I mean, what use is Taylor?
Did she just call me Mrs. Taylor?
I said, what use is Taylor?
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for calling in, Wendy.
Thanks for being on.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling in. Oh my God.
I thought she was gonna, if I looked into her eyes, I thought, like, she was gonna kill my soul. Like, I thought I was gonna turn black inside.
We just had a confession to murder on the Daily Show.
Oh. She killed her grandma on fire.
And maybe insurance fraud.
That was insane, man.
Oh my God. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
Hello.
Hi, I'm Delilah from LA.
Hi, Delilah. Oh, you're just calling from next door.
If a woman from the 30s were to magically drop into the 2015s or into 2015 on a spring break beach, what do you think her reaction would be?
Go crazy. I think, even before when they used to go to a swimming pool, they were pretty covered up, and it was a one piece or something. But now it's like you're just going out to the store and you can see everybody's butts and breasts and stuff. I think they would be pretty scared.
Okay.
They would just think it's a huge prostitution house, maybe.
So do you think it's better to leave more to the imagination?
Definitely, I think so, especially for girls. I know guys must be really happy just being able to see everything, but I think even guys might get tired of it, because they're like, I've seen everything, so what else do you have to offer? And for girls, it works out really bad because now everybody's showing everything. Now you can't really, be sexy because they've seen that. So what else can you bring to the table?
There are good men out there.
I don't know if there's any good men out there.
Okay.
Maybe a few.
Like one or two.
I'm hoping
Right,
I'm one.
that's taken, hopefully.
Well, thank you so much for calling with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Have a
You
good
too.
one. Bye.
Bye.
No, she was so nice.
Her eyebrows were on fleek. I was digging those.
Really?
Yeah, they were. They were on fleek, man.
Oh, that was cool. I love it when people share my opinion for. Although, thanks for saying that there's no good men in the
There
world.
isn't.
I'm pretty decent. I don't agree with.
Well, I mean, I look at you as like a brother, so it like that doesn't. You don't even cross my mind. It's the other half of the men that it's horrible. Cheating on girls, pretending that they don't have a. Oh, that's still cheating.
Yeah, we have an episode coming up on cheating, by the way.
Ooh.
Yes, so that's gonna be a big.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
I thought of you the second that we came up with the idea for the cheating show. The title is "Are You Being Cheated On?"
Oh my god.
Yeah. So it's gonna be exciting.
What? I'm so excited.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching the Taylor King Show. That's all the time we have for tonight. Please hit the subscribe button because it really helps. Believe me. And we will see you on Monday with a brand new episode. And thank you. Good night.